Shelby Roberts rented an apartment from Ansley at Roberts Lake Apartments. After a dispute over the lease termination, Ansley retained her $500 security deposit and sent her an invoice for $791 for additional damages. Roberts disputed the charges, alleging that the damages were fabricated and that she was not liable for the amount claimed. The landlord referred the debt to Carter Young, Inc., a collection agency, which reported the debt to the major consumer reporting agencies. Roberts disputed the debt with the consumer reporting agencies, which notified Carter Young of the dispute. In response, Carter Young investigated the dispute by confirming the debt with the landlord, but did not conduct a more thorough investigation. Roberts sued Carter Young, alleging that it failed to conduct a reasonable investigation as required by the FCRA. The district court dismissed Roberts' claim, holding that the dispute involved a legal question, and that the FCRA did not require Carter Young to investigate legal disputes. The Fourth Circuit vacated the district court's dismissal and remanded the case for further proceedings. The court held that the FCRA's requirement for furnishers to conduct a reasonable investigation applies to disputes involving legal questions, provided that the disputed information is objectively and readily verifiable. The court emphasized that the FCRA does not distinguish between legal and factual disputes in determining the duty to investigate. Therefore, a furnisher's duty to investigate is triggered when a consumer disputes information that is inaccurate or incomplete, regardless of whether the dispute involves a legal or factual issue. The court noted that Roberts alleged that the debt reported by Carter Young was fabricated and that the information was objectively verifiable. Accordingly, the court concluded that Roberts had stated a claim under the FCRA, and the district court erred in dismissing her complaint on the basis of the nature of the dispute. Key takeaways. Under the FCRA, a furnisher's duty to investigate applies to all disputes, including those involving legal questions, as long as the disputed information is objectively and readily verifiable. The court adopted a standard focusing on whether the disputed information is objectively and readily verifiable, rather than distinguishing between legal and factual disputes. This decision reinforces the FCRA's purpose of ensuring accurate and fair credit reporting by holding furnishers accountable for investigating disputes thoroughly, regardless of the nature of the dispute. The Fourth Circuit's decision in Roberts v. Carter Young, Inc. aligns with recent rulings from other circuits that emphasize the importance of investigating all disputes under the FCRA. By focusing on the verifiability of the disputed information, the court has clarified that furnishers cannot avoid their duty to investigate by categorizing a dispute as legal in nature. This ruling enhances consumer protection by ensuring that all disputes are given appropriate consideration and that inaccurate or incomplete information is corrected. If you have further questions or need assistance understanding how this case might impact your situation, feel free to speak with a Resolve Legal Plan attorney.